is going to be the first meeting. Today is the first meeting for a number of people in the room today. While for some of us, this has been our, should I call it our home? Should I call it our home for more than 1 year now? Yeah, almost 2 years. So I think that was in March 2023, Mr. Kim Subar established this mastermind group. And when this mastermind group was created, it drew in a lot of educators across different countries, different places with expertise in different areas. And we all came together like a very small community. And we started meeting from time to time, sharing ideas, learning from each other, just basically everything revolving professional development across different areas of education. And then earlier this year, we decided to open up the doors of this community to a larger community, or to a larger number of people who are also a part of the 1 million teachers community. And that's why we have more people in this room today. I still believe that more people will join us as we continue. So we're glad to have everyone in this room right now. I'm excited to have you all in this room. So I'm going to do a brief introduction I'll just continue my introduction about the Mastermind Group. Just like I've mentioned, it's a community of educators from different countries, different places. It's a group focused on growth, knowledge, and then just advancing educational practices. So regularly we'll have brainstorming sessions where we get to share ideas and just talk about education in our different countries and different areas. We're also led in this group by Dr. Lorraine. Dr. Lorraine is in the room right now, and she leads this mastermind group. Dr. Lorraine is an experienced STEM professional with a PhD in science education. She's currently at university, and she's able to steer the affairs of this group. She provides strategic guidance, strategic support for us in different areas. As we continue, you're going to be hearing more from Dr. Lorraine. Okay, just before I bring in Rizma, I'm just going to share the details once again of everyone that is joining us newly today. I want to say welcome to you from different countries, different places. It's exciting to have more people in the room, and we believe that together we'll all be working towards growth. Okay, we'll move on quickly to welcome address by Rizma, our highly esteemed COO of 1 million teachers. Rizma, we're excited to have you in the room. You're welcome, and we'll be glad to hear from you.
Hi, everyone. Good evening from Kenya. I'm excited to be here. As always, I love the initiative that has been started by Kemi and Dr. Lorraine. Thank you for all the hard work that you're putting in this program. And I'm sure all the amazing 20 new black belts that we have today from 1 million teachers in the Mastermind community are going to be learning something new. You need to remember your journey to this moment is no small feat. Your application stood out among over 550 submissions that we had from our educators who are the black belts across 22 countries. And that's why you're here, because you stood out. And we would like to work with you and transform education. I know it's a year program, but trust me, the journey never ends. It's just the beginning. Now, the 1MT Mastermind community is more than just a platform. It is a space for you to collaborate. It's a space for you to learn. It's a space where you're going to be having some professional growth, and you're going to have some meaningful innovation. So I would love each one of you to please collaborate, engage with other educators who are coming in from different diverse backgrounds, coming in from different countries on a global level. I think that's going to help you to exchange different insights and strategies that will not only enhance your own teaching practices, but also create lasting impact in your community. and beyond. Because Hakeem and I'll speak on behalf of Hakeem and I, that we believe in a global movement. So just not restrict yourself to your community, but think on a global level. How can we make a global movement? Because we all need to remember by 2030, there's going to be a shortage of 44 million teachers. How can we work together to uplift this educational space? How can we support children in our community and beyond? How can we help them to meet their dreams? And we are here to help meet your dreams, educators. So I would say this incredible platform is led by our very own Professor Lorraine, who brings in a wealth of experience and passion for education. So I would say work with her, collaborate with her, be her mentee, just share your experience. This community is definitely going to empower you. And I know if we all work together, it's going to drive a change. It's going to improve the teaching effectiveness and definitely uplift the student outcomes. So lastly, I would like to say, please, everyone, you know, actively participate. Ask as many questions you have. Share your knowledge and contribute to your expertise. So I would say best of luck. And once again, welcome to the Mastermind community. We're thrilled to have you all with us, and we look forward to this incredible impact we all will create together. Thank you. Kemi, over to you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Rizma. Thank you. A lot of profound words from Rizma. Yes, we can't keep saying welcome because we're really excited to have everyone in this room. Not to waste time, we're going to be moving forward to our next point. We have someone with us in the room, Prince Patrick. I know a lot of 1 million are really familiar with Prince Patrick. Prince Patrick is almost everywhere doing really amazing things, and he has been a member of this mastermind for since inception. So Prince Patrick is going to be sharing with us a little bit about his experience being in the mastermind over the past 1 year and what the impact of this group has been for him. Prince Patrick, you're welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Kemi. Good evening, Reed from Kano State, Nigeria. Good evening, Rizma. Good evening, Dr. Lorraine. And to everyone, good morning, good afternoon, from wherever you're joining. It's an awesome privilege being part of this team. Part of this team, I must confess that it has really been a platform that has really, will I say, put more fire or put more fuel into me, into what I am doing today. Ever since our CEO gave me the opportunity to be part of this team back then in March, honestly, I was like, wow, what is this mastermind group all about? We just finished 1 million teachers black belt program, and we just finished the mentorship program, and yet this. But little did I know that my professional innate talents were going to be harnessed here deeply. I want to say the mastermind group has helped me to shape a lot of aspects of my life. Professionally, it has made me see how to stand out professionally in the way I talk, in the way I act, and everything. Also, it has pushed me to areas where I thought I could not be able to work on, in the sense of there are projects I go on, and due to the accountability, the goal setting we always do here, I have been keeping pace with all that I set out to do. Also, I want to really appreciate this group for bringing me such a talented and very amiable person in the person of Miss Modupe Olaniyi, my accountability partner. She was given to me as my accountability partner, and today we are not just accountability partners, we are co-founders of a dream, a vision that was birthed in us. And today To God be the glory. We are pushing forward the advancement of tech through the vision that we have, that has been bettered in us through the accountability partner framework, and so many other things. I've got to meet so many other people here, and Dr. Lorraine has been a wonderful person, always having a listening ear, always ready to help, always ready to give advice. And for those of you newly joining here, I am telling you, the sky is just your starting platform. The sky is just your starting platform. There is a lot. The universe cannot contain what is in you by the time you get to spend some months with this group. Thank you for the privilege, and I wish you all a wonderful stay in this group. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prince Patrick. Thank you so much. It's great to hear about how the Mastermind community has been of impact to you. So when Prince Patrick was talking, he made mention of Mrs. Modupe Olaniyi, who is his accountability partner. And I'm sure there's someone in the room who wants to know what this means. Having an accountability partner just means that for everyone in the group, or at least by the next meeting, you're going to find out that you're paired in a particular group. So that group is going to be your accountability group, where you can get to meet together from time to time to share ideas and to also collaborate. There will also be periods of time where you will need to share, your group will need to share ideas or make a presentation during the mastermind meeting. So we're still going to get to that. Just before I call on Professor Lorraine, I'll just go ahead to share some expectations for us in the mastermind group. Not too many rules, just a few points to note for everyone in the room right now. We believe and expect that we're all familiar with the mission of 1 million teachers, just like Rizma has mentioned earlier, and we believe that everyone in the room or everyone who is a member of this community will constantly be in alignment with that, with the mission, with everything that 1MT stands for. We have our meetings every third Saturday of the month, so every third Saturday, 1 p.m. EST. So please always try to join in promptly, and not just attend, also participate in the conversations. We also expect that you're willing to collaborate with other group members. I already talked about having accountability partners before. So you'll get to be in a group with people from different countries, different places, with different levels of expertise. So we expect that you're also willing to collaborate in your different groups and also participate as much as you can. There's no end to growth. There's no end to learning for us as professionals. And what the Mastermind community offers is another platform for growth, another platform for learning. On that note, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to invite Professor Lorraine Otoide to the floor. Professor Lorraine, you're welcome.
Great. Thank you so much, Kemi, Prince Patrick, and Rizma. So Rizma, so nice to see you, and so nice to see all of our new members and existing members. I am joining you from Toronto, Canada. So when Rizma talked about this being a global initiative and global partnership, it truly is, and I'm so happy to be joining you today. So I'm just going to take a moment to share my screen, so bear with me for a moment. Okay, so can everyone see my screen all right? Okay, perfect. All right, so I just wanted to take this opportunity to talk a little bit more about our journey through the Mastermind group. You know, when I think of our group, I'm often reminded of this particular proverb, which is, wisdom is like a baobab tree. No one person can embrace it. And I think it really speaks to our journeys through our mastermind group, in the sense that wisdom and our knowledge of education is so vast that no one person can fully understand it. But together, we can master as more wisdom than we can individually. So the idea that collective wisdom, such as that is found in our community of practice and our mastermind group, is invaluable. And as I think about our mastermind group, I want to point out that I'm very happy that Prince Patrick was able to speak and give a testimony to how the mastermind group has impacted him professionally and personally. And also point out that Rizma and Kemi have laid the foundation and groundwork for giving you a sense of the vision and goals of a mastermind group. But I just wanted to take a little bit more time to talk about our shared goals and vision for the mastermind group and how it impacts our journey and roadmap to success. So within the mastermind group, you're going to have an opportunity, and just give me, let me know if you can see the screen, the change of slide. Kemi, if you can just give me, let me know through audio if you can see the change of slide.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm on my PowerPoint mode, so I'm not seeing our WhatsApp. So I thought this visual is very helpful when we think about the mastermind group as a journey, and as a journey that will take several months as we go throughout the year. And along that journey, part of our growth and success comes from many of these different items and topics that I mentioned on this slide. So within the mastermind group, we have a wonderful opportunity for collaborative inquiry. And engaging in collaborative inquiry allows us all to delve deeper into our education practice, and it fosters a culture of continuous improvement. Our monthly meetings enable us to share insights and confront challenges, as well as co-create solutions. So it's a wonderful opportunity to think about collaborative inquiry as a professional practice within the mastermind group. The group also gives opportunity for continuous learning, as Rizma alluded to. All of you here have demonstrated your commitment to lifelong learning. And you're a select group in terms of our new members and even our existing members. You're all a select group of people that have been able to form this community of practice. Our mastermind group serves as a real conduit for ongoing professional development, and it really ensures that we all remain abreast of emerging trends and best practices. And that's one of the things that I really like about all of the expertise that is represented in this mastermind group, that we all have new things to learn. We can never say that we've learned it all, just going back to the proverb that I started with. And together we can keep our minds active and engaged with new ideas and new learning. And one of the great things about the learning in the mastermind group is that it is peer-to-peer learning. It's also an opportunity for mentoring as well as mentorship, coaching, and really allowing for a deeper deepening of our knowledge and skills in specific areas of interest. As you will find out as you get to know the group more, we all have specific areas of interest, specific expertise that is wonderful to tap into through coaching or mentoring or peer-to-peer learning. As well, the mastermind group discussions encourages self-reflection, hopefully some experimentation with your own practice, and the application of new knowledge as you continue to grow in your learning. Another point along this roadmap of success for the mastermind group is the importance of building trust and within relationships within our community of practice. When you think about it, trust is really the cornerstone of any of our collaborative endeavors. And by fostering an environment where open dialogue and constructive feedback are encouraged, we really lay the foundation for meaningful relationships. And as Kemi mentioned, as Prince Patrick mentioned, I hope that all of the new members really start to see this in very tangible and meaningful ways, that we are a close community, and part of the success of that community is trust. Trust to share your ideas, trust to engage with different types of ideas. Another important aspect of the mastermind journey in our community of practice is leadership. Effective leadership is really the heartbeat of any successful professional learning community, and plays a very important role in an atmosphere of fostering collaboration. Prince Patrick alluded to this in his testimony of the impact that the group has had on him. And just going through different aspects of leadership, we have visionary thinking when we talk about leadership within professional learning groups. And all of us share all of these aspects of leadership, but I'll just point out a few people that I've had the opportunity to work with within this group. So when I think about visionary leadership within the Mastermind group, I think of Olawasaye, who is, many of you know, and may even be involved in the planning of this huge teacher rally, something that hasn't been done before in the fall. And this I really look to as visionary thinking and visionary leadership within the Mastermind group. We think about facilitation skills as leadership as well, encouraging diverse perspectives, meaningful discussions, and we all share that kind of leadership within the Mastermind group. All members share that. Leadership also takes the form of capacity building, that is supporting educators by providing access to resources, mentorship, professional development opportunities. And I would use as an example Prince Patrick and Madupe in their development and creation of the Tech Educator Network that stemmed from the Mastermind group. And then I also look at leadership as accountability and support. And Kemi alluded to that when she talked about our accountability partners, but also someone like Kemi, who also keeps us on track, sends out the meeting invites, and just makes sure that all of the structural aspects of the Mastermind group are in place and functioning well. So these are different aspects of leadership that I look at within the Mastermind group that can be developed and nurtured. And then lastly, along our journey, I would look at the importance of inclusivity and diversity within the Mastermind group. And as was mentioned, we have cultural representation from across Africa. Rizma mentioned, I think, the number of different countries that are within Africa that are represented in this Mastermind group. The cultural representation is very important, but as equally important, I would say, within a professional learning community, such as the Mastermind group, diverse perspectives of thinking is also important. And this is tied back to having a trusting environment within the group. We are not challenged if we surround ourselves by people that think exactly the way that we think. So I want to encourage all of the members, new members as well, to really feel that this is a safe space to have diverse perspectives, opinions, and the fact that it will be discussed in a very respectful manner. Not all people have to agree, but at least with all of the new things happening in education, all of the different ethical considerations of the twists and turns that education is taking us. There are many important topics that need to be discussed, and it helps us grow by thinking through other people's opinions and ideas that are different to us. So just to conclude, when we think about our mastermind journey, it's important to embrace all of these aspects along our journey, embracing collaboration, continuous learning, creativity, leadership. We look to ways that we can measure impact, the importance of inclusivity, and we really look to enrich our professional practice through this mastermind journey. So I hope that throughout this journey will not only enrich you professionally, but will also have a very profound impact on the lives of your students and your schools and your administration as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Lorraine. Thank you so much. Professor Lorraine has given a lot of exposition about everything that the Mastermind stands for. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to move on now. We just want to hear from everyone who is joining the team newly today. Just 1 minute. We want to hear your voice. So please tell us your name, tell us the country you're residing in, your designation or title, or what you do basically. So just 1 minute. I'm going to call the names from the list I have here. So please just unmute your microphone when your name is called. Just 1 minute, please, so we can go around as fast as we can. I'm going to start with Beatrice. Beatrice, please unmute your microphone. Name, title, designation, where you're located.
Yes, and it's also helpful to just put on the video as you did, Beatrice, just for us to briefly see who you are. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Beatrice Odhiambo, or Beatrice Oyo from Regis Runda Academy, Kenya. I'm the Vice Principal and Dean of Studies, but currently I'm in I'm in Canada at University of Saskatchewan doing, I'm here for doctoral research. So I got an opportunity to be here for 6 months. So I'll be going back to Kenya in end of June, in July. So I'm a doctoral research student, a visiting research student at University of Saskatchewan. And today we hosted a colorful graduation ceremony in Kenya. And thank you, the Canadian team, for joining us at Regis Runda Academy. Thank you. And thank you for the opportunity to join the Mastermind program.
Much thank you. Have you here in the room. I'm going to move forward quickly to Elijah Olanrewaju.
All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Elijah Olanrewaju. I'm from Nigeria, so it's a great privilege to be among these great masterminds. So I'm a teacher, and I also work as an IELTS invigilator for the British Council. So it's a great privilege to be here, and I hope to work with the masterminds in the nearest future. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Glad to have you in the room, to Elijah. I'm going to move next to Faria Zafar. Got that correctly.
Hello, good evening from Pakistan. First of all, thank you so much for 12 million teachers to give me the opportunity to join here. And well, I am a teacher and a trainer at Shah International School in Pakistan. And it's a pleasure that I am living in a remote area, and 1 million teachers give me the opportunity to learn from this platform. And I want to share this learning to my all societies so that I can be helpful for my society. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Next, we have Ikra Faiz.
Assalamu alaikum. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Aksha Salim. My qualification is BA. I am a playgroup class teacher from last 5 years. I just love my job. Become it's uh, my profession. My hobbies are painting and calligraphy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna move to, okay, I see Tabita Initiative. I'm not sure if, okay, so
This is
please go
Dr.
ahead.
Kemi.
Oh, okay,
That's Miss
Dorcas, please
Dokus.
go ahead.
Hi, how are you? My name is Dorcas Magoa from Uganda, and I am a black belt and the coordinator for 1 million teachers in Uganda. I'm happy to be here. I've been invited by Rizma, and I am happy to join the mastermind. Thank you, Kemi.
Oh, thank you so much, Dorcas. I actually didn't know you were the one. It's great to have you in the room. Okay, quickly, Ugoma Chibuzo. Ugoma Chibuzo. Ugoma, if you can hear me, please unmute your
I can hear
microphone.
you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
please.
Okay, sorry. My name is Ukoma Chibuzo. I'm a visual artist and a designer, and I also teach arts and design, art therapy, and graphics design. So it's actually great to be on this group as well. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Great to have you. We're glad to have you in the room. Jalila Balogun, you have the floor, please.
Hello, everyone. I'm trying to get the light signal right now. You know what happens in Nigeria. My name is Jalila Balogun. I'm a school administrator. I work with High Scholars International Academy in Abuja. We're one of the pioneer schools that started the Black Girl Initiative in Nigeria, and I'm so glad to be part of this mastermind team. In fact, I was surprised I was called. I was invited. I always tell somebody that I like to work from the back and push people to the front. But I'm so glad to be a part of this this team, to be able to grow and learn with others. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Mastermind and 1MT. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much, ma'am. We're excited to have you in the room with us. I think I must have gone around the names of everyone joining us newly, but just in case I haven't mentioned your name, please, you may just raise your hand. I'm looking through the chat box, through the list right now, and I think I've gone through all of the names. I'm also just going to open the floor quickly to members of the mastermind group who have been here previously over the past 1 year too. And if you have anything to share, Bumi Anani, Mr. Oluwaseyi, Mrs. Modupe Olaniyi. So maybe just a comment of 1 minute welcoming our new team members. So please, Jimmy, unmute your microphone and just go ahead for that, please.
Okay. Yes, go ahead, Oluwaseyi. And then Bumi, after I saw that you have your hand raised as well.
All right. Good evening from
Yes,
Nigeria.
we can hear you.
I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. Good evening, Dr. Lorraine, Kemi. Good evening. And good evening, everyone. And for our new masterminders, let me specially welcome you to this group. You have been invited to a group of masters of the mind. We are not just masters, but we are masters. We are masterminders. And over the past in the past years, we have found ourselves in the education space where teachers have not been regarded. We have found ourselves in a space where there is no regard or respect for this profession. But some of us who are very passionate, who are very driven, that change is possible. We have come together to put our minds together and begin to make change possible, because change is actually possible. You know, one of my personal philosophies is the fact that values and institutions are not made by God. They are not given to us by nature. And so if they don't serve our purpose, we have the power to change it. And so the power to change what we see in education space today, the power to change the lukewarmness in the teaching profession is in our hands, and we are changing it. And so that's why we have come together with people with great minds have come together to begin to change the narrative. All right. So you are welcome to this group, and we believe that as you gather with us, as you join us, you will begin to do greater things. All right. And so one of the things I also say is that you are not just a teacher because of the subject that you teach. You are a teacher because you have the capacity to illuminate the mind, inspire change, and transform generations, one child per time. So let me particularly welcome you to this group. Let me tell you that we're happy to see you. And of course, sometimes in September, we're putting together the biggest gathering of educators in Nigeria, over 60,000 teachers. If you're in Lagos, Nigeria, or any part of Nigeria, please join us. We'll be sharing more details as events unfold. So from the Mastermind Group, my name is Oluwaseyi. You're welcome. Thank you, Kemi. Over to you.
So much. Thank you so much. That was a powerful charge, even though brief. So thank you. Yes, I'm just going to call on Mrs. Modupe Olaolani to just for 1 minute. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And I'd like to also welcome all our new members, and just to tell them that we are most excited to have them here. And just like Ian and Patrick was just saying, I told you more collaboration, more network, more ideas, even new accountability partners, and all that. So it shows that we have new people, new system, new everything turning around for all of us. And I just want to encourage them to give their best, dedicate their time. We are amidst ourselves, and there's no stranger here. We are all one person. We are all one community. That's why we are coming from different places. We are all one. So we should see ourselves as one, and we should network, collaborate, and do things and as directed. So you are welcome, and we are most excited to have you join us. Welcome you, Paul. We love you.
All right, thank you very much, Mrs. Olaniyi. And I think the final person who will speak now will be Miss Bumi Anani. Miss Anani, you're welcome. Please go ahead for 1 minute.
All right, thank you very much, Kemi, for this opportunity. When I was listening to the remarks, or should I say, when I was listening to our newly inducted black belts who are joining the masterminds, it transported me back to my first time joining this prestigious group of thought leaders in education, and I couldn't help but just rehearse, the feeling, the elation, that sense of wow, that's does this kind of thing exist in the education space? It doesn't just end with recognition, but also the fact that a responsibility has been placed on you, a notch higher than what someone is used to doing. So I want to say a huge congratulations to our new inductees into the Mastermind Group. I want to tell you that this is a space, a collaborative space where you will be challenged, to think with originality originality, authenticity, and of course, you never can tell what you will bath. We have testimonies to that effect. Looking at Patrick and Omoni, they have been able to bet something unique, which is the TEN Tech Educators Network. And believe you me, this is a product of their being a part of this collaborative space that has spurred them, pushed them into thinking outside of the box. And many other initiatives have been born as a result of being a part of this unique platform. And finally, I want to say that thought leadership, prior to my being a part of the mastermind, was something that wasn't so conspicuously, I wasn't conspicuously aware of. But when I got myself into this platform through recommendation, I realized more poignantly, more consciously what it means to be a thought leader. I am still growing. I am not yet there, but I want to say that we welcome you. We are happy for you that you've been able to successfully find yourself within this collaborative space where there are intellectuals, professionals to the core, from whom we will glean insights and certainly become better educators of impact. You're welcome and thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Anani. Thank you so much. Quickly, we'll be wrapping up very soon. With respect for our Muslim brothers and sisters who should be breaking their fast at about this period. We'll be wrapping up very soon. And I'm just going to go over some very vital information. An email was sent to all new members of the team. So please go through the mail. We haven't received replies from everybody yet. You're supposed to reply with your name, your title, your designation, as well as a picture. So please, if you haven't done that, please do that before Sunday evening. Also, there's a there's a link in the chat box right now. So we have a mastermind WhatsApp group. It's where we drop in different information, reminders about our meetings and other details. So please just check the chat box right now. There's a link through which you can use in joining that WhatsApp group easily. The link will also still be shared with you in a follow-up email. We want you to be a part of that community so you can get to share ideas and collaborate with other members of the team. By our next meeting, we're going to be sharing a document that has all our activities for the rest of the year. Just like I mentioned, we meet every third Saturday of the month. So that means our next meeting is on the third Saturday of April. That is April 19th. So April 19th, that's going to be our next meeting, and you're going to find out what accountability groups you belong in, as well as every activity for the month over the next 1 year. Okay, I'm just going to invite Professor Lorraine in for any final comments or remarks. If you have any questions too, this is also a good time to also raise your hand if you have any comments or question. Professor Lorraine, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Kemi. I don't really have anything further to say. I think that all of the wonderful comments and testimonies from our existing members have really added to everything that was said prior. You've given great testimonies. I think you've given great insight to our new members of what to expect and how to grow. And again, it's just a big welcome to all of the new members. And I'm hoping that our existing members will be able to step into the role of mentors and coaches to those that are coming along for their journey as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Lorraine. So I'm going to just open the floor briefly. If there's any question, any comments from any member of the team, new members, previous members, if you have any comments or remarks, we have just 2 minutes for that before we move on. So please just raise your hand if there's anything you want to confirm or anything you want to know. Okay, I don't see any hands raised up now, so I think I'll move forward. I already see that at least 3 people have joined the WhatsApp group. We expect that every new member of the team joins the group, just like I mentioned earlier. We'll be looking forward to seeing everyone in our next meeting, April 19th. A lot of follow-up information will be shared in the group between now and then. So please pay attention to documents or information that will be shared in the group. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining in. I want to say thank you to Rizma for being a part of this meeting. Okay, I see a question in the chat box that says, how long is this? Fantastic question. Okay, so the plan is that this is going to be a 1-year stretch. So a 1-year stretch where there are different activities every month. So it's just supposed to be for a 1-year stretch. That's the idea. So after the 1-year stretch, we open the doors again to new members of the 1 Million Teachers team from different places again to learn, collaborate, meet people, and exchange ideas. So it's a 1-year stretch. I hope I answered that question. Okay. So I don't see any other question in the chat box. So I think we are definitely good to close off the meeting for today. Once again, thank you very much. Okay, there's a question that says, you people give us tasks or activities. Okay, so I'm just going to try to paraphrase the question. Yes, there will be tasks, there will be activities. Some of our sessions will be led by different members of the team. We also have group sessions where a particular group leads a meeting. Members of the team take different roles to share their perspective. So yes, there'll be groups, there'll be activities that would happen during this 1-year stretch. I hope I also answered that question well. I'm still checking the chat box. If you want to unmute your microphone, okay, please ask your question, Chibuzo.
Okay. Hello, sorry. I couldn't even get it was a 1-year stretch before. So you just know what happens afterwards. Is it that the people who join now are, I don't know, like it ends, then you find on boarded, so we are no longer part of the group again.
Okay, thank you very much. So still yet another fantastic question. Now this is it. Because we want to keep opening the doors to new people, after the 1-year stretch, the onus now lies on you to determine if you want to, there's some echo in the background. Okay, so after the one,
we can hear you, Ken.
1-year stretch. Okay, so after the 1, it then has you. I mean, if you still want to be here, just like say that other members of the team previously who are still here with us, even though they've been here for quite a while. So we'll definitely have new people join us at the end of this 1-year stretch. So that's the idea. I hope I answered that question well enough.
So just to add to that, because I think you may have cut out for part of it. So the onus is really on existing members. So when you reach your year-end mark, if you want to continue in the group and contribute and help mentor and coach new members, that is an option that's open to you. Okay, so at the end of that 1 year, you can determine if you want to continue on in the mastermind group.
Okay, yes, thank you. That's helpful. So please, do we get like an overview about, I heard it's going to be follow-up email, so do we get an overview about what the mastermind program will be about, so we have a bigger picture of it? Because I didn't actually know it was a 1-year thing. I thought it was going to be something continuous. I don't know if we can get like an overview of it, so we have a better rounded idea of what we are doing.
Okay, so just like I mentioned earlier, by the next meeting, a document is going to be shared that outlines all of our activities for the next 12 months. So usually we always share that. Please, can you mute your microphone? There's background noise. Okay, so usually we always share that document in January, but because we knew that new members were coming in, we had to delay on that because we'll need to include all of the new members in the team in the new document to be shared. So by the next meeting, that document will be shared and it outlines every activity for the next 12 months. Yes, so I hope that answers the question. And on that note, we'll be concluding the meeting for today. So thank you very much, everyone, and see you on April 19th. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kemi, for keeping us on time and on track in consideration of our Muslim brothers and sisters. So have a good rest of the month, everyone, and good week.